Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm a little bit overdue. It's been a while, but I'm back. Just lower that. There we go. Perfect. I'm a little overdue. Just adjusting the audio levels. It's been a very long few weeks. Very busy with work, family life. I came back from a convention for work. I was out of town. I was trying to stream. But now I wanted to do, this is it. This is a perfect Sunday. My daughter is taking a nap. My wife is chilled. I have some drinks, refreshments. I'm great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my Castlevania runs. We're going to finish the Saturn run first, and I'm going to do the N64, then the PlayStation SOTN. So, been doing a lot of busy projects. Lots of things. I do a lot of Game Boy mods. So I do like the Game Boy Macro. I do the Game Boy SP Unhinged. So I try to find little projects to do. So where we left off, we were, as Alucard, we have made it officially into the inverted castle. So what that means, let's just see. Did I get the, yes, I have Dracula's Tunic. I have the Ring of Arcana. So with SOTN, now that what we have to do is we have to get the Crusagram. It's the only way to make this game practically autopilot. Let me just check the map. Yeah, we're good. All right. So we are going to have to move about, and we are going for a complete completion. So let's go get the Sword of Dawn, because this is going to come in handy. Whoop. 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 I managed to pick up a PS5 the other day. So I'm going to be doing PS5 streams. Not sure quite just yet on how. I have this audio setting. There we go. There we go. We'll do this. Whoa! Skullman! Thank you, Sword. Yeah, I got real lucky. I went and got the God of War PS5, which was nice. Did I already pick it up? There we go. Sword of Dawn. That's gonna come in handy. Yeah, so I got lucky. I was out at Target running errands, and I saw that they just completely restocked the shelves with the disc PS5 versions, and I was like, all right. So now I have a PS5 and Xbox Series X, and I was doing some research, and I know for a fact that I can stream PS5. I can stream to Twitch and YouTube doing from PS5. Part of the cool thing is I ordered the webcam, the PlayStation 5 camera, and I also ordered headphones, the Pulse 3D headphones. I'm debating on, so my main plan is to buy the PS5 gaming monitor and basically set that up as my set it up as its own stream unit, and then like stream God of War and stuff. I started playing God of War, but I'm now looking back, since Black Friday and Cyber Monday are coming up, I am very interested in looking for a 4 terabyte NVMe drive, because I think honestly I'm gonna just transfer everything from my PlayStation 4 Pro over, and just basically just I might sell my PS4 Pro. If the VR games from PS4 work with the new VR2, then I'm good. So, what are my spells? What are my spells? Up twice, circle down, A or C. Is that down, up? Oh, wait. This might be it. Is that Soul Steel? Nope. That's not Soul Steel. Did I purchase Soul Steel? Do I not remember how to do Soul Steel? Oh, is that Soul Steel? That's Tetra Spirit. Back, forward, up, down. That might be Soul Steel. Yeah, this is Soul Steel. Okay. I don't remember how to do my spells. Quarter circle all the way A. That's Dark Metamorphosis. It's okay. So, remember, we're playing the Japanese Sega Saturn version, so what we have is the Bloody Knife. And the Bloody Knife is found in the underground prison, and it is the most OP weapon all the way going to get the Crusagram. Got the sparkling water with coffee in it. Delicious. The hardest part right here in the game is this area. We run the risk of getting murked by a hodgepodge of the floating swordsman dudes and the Medusa heads. We will be taking massive amounts of damage just because of our situation here. This area is really a complete damage fest. Alucard does run a lot of risk-taking damage. Like right here, I do get some iframes. Casting some spells there. Oh, that's right. Oh no, I just used my third hand. I forgot. R is my third hand. It's another thing to remember. When you're playing the Saturn version of SOTN, Alucard has 3 hands that he can use for his equip slot. So normally we always played the PlayStation 1 version. Alucard has 2 hands for his equip slot. It's usually he can put a weapon in one and a shield in the other, or you can have a sub-weapon, or not a sub-weapon, but like a healing item or something. But what we get is, in this game, he has 3 hands, so he can equip a standard weapon, he can equip a shield, He can also equip in his third hand throwing weapons or healing items. So usually I reserve my third hand for healing. Let's try to see if I can get that before it goes away. No, 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 no. Oh, it's gone. I gotta check the map because this is one of those areas where I have to check periodically the progress. Because I, you know, as a completionist, I don't want to miss an area. I should try to do an all-knife run and just use the bloody knife. Also, the when we encounter the armored fleamen, they do massive amounts of damage. This is a very tricky area. I'm never a fan of the clock tower. Like right there, not only did I just land on him and take bleed damage, but we got our life max up. He knocked me into that. It's okay. So on the PlayStation version, what I would be doing here is I'd be using the Sword of Dawn. Because that will allow me to get bigger reach. And usually I can one-shot, but I'm much faster landing attacks with the bloody knife. The one difficult problem about this, the Saturn version, is respawning enemies. We already tripped the switch there. Ugh, so much. Oi. Oh! So much bleed damage. Uh-oh. We got some nail biter moments here. Woo! All that just to get some items. All right. Oh, we made it. Good. We're out of that mess. I mean, we're still running the risk of some damage here, but the best part is we're out of that mess. We can go get the dragon helm. Probably one of the cool things in the Japanese version of SOTN is the fact that the wing smash is like, we get like infinite wing smash. We don't have to like constantly like tap the button. It just goes. So usually what I do, jump up once, that'll trigger the next level, wing smash all the way. Whoop. Boom, 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 boom. Infinite wing smash over again. Alright, let's just check our map. I think we just have to drop down one time. Oh, I missed that middle section. That's okay. We'll get it. We'll get that section. I could be wrong, but I think in the PlayStation version there is a flying Vanguard Knight there. So it's amazing that he's not there. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played the PlayStation one. We're actually just gonna float. We're just gonna casually fly right here and make sure we get those. Yeah, just float over one. It's these items right here. Get the pill. Get the, was it the dark sword? I think the Mormon Gale. All right. All right. We don't have to come back here, which is good. So let's go up here. Cover this area. Hey! Our quest now is not only for 100%, but to get the Crusaderum. We've pretty much did the first castle with the bloody knife, which again is the most OP weapon in the first castle. Let's just make sure. Did I get, yep, got everything there. Perfect, perfect. And we're actually due for a save area, which is nice. Also playing the Japanese version of SOTN, we get the dash boots, which allows us to increase our running speed. Courtesy of just added content into the game. So we get that little bit of extra speed. Generally, I complete these games 100% in under 5 hours. I'm not really a speedrunner, but I am a completionist. I will get full map completion every time. So as you can see, if I double tap, Alucard just instantly starts sprinting. These skulls you cannot kill. Most notably, the horrific thing about the Saturn version of SOTN is the slowness of the game, but I am playing the 4 megabyte enhanced mod, so I am using a 4 megabyte RAM card, which does allow two things to happen. It allows for the game to run faster, load faster, But most importantly, it maps the map function to start an L. So now, like, we can just load the map much quicker. But again, when you're in areas where there's high sprites, the game does suffer from slowdown, but it's not unplayable. I personally just like the Saturn version for the extra levels. Except these bone guys are annoying. And there's a lot more like nuances and quirks that really make the Saturn version just stand out and be a little bit different. Is it the true way to play SOTN? No. Were the extra levels necessary? One is. I will say the underground dungeon, it should have been in the original game. Not the underground garden, the underground dungeon, because when you're doing, like, when you're mapping out the optimal run, it acts as a shortcut. Alright, now let's try to get the Crusagram. If you kill the lion enough times, he might drop a rare fist weapon called the Fist of Tolkai. It is a very cool weapon that allows you to basically throw Hadokens. Now we have the Ring of Arcana equipped, so we do get enhanced item drops, as well as... actually, I don't know what else, but as you can see, the bloody knife just one-shots everything. I once got 2 Crusagrams to drop, and it's interesting because I equipped them to both hands and just keep spamming, like, well, I'm playing on a Saturn controller, so A and B. I will spam them, and you get, like, double the slashes. Usually the Crusagram will drop in about 5 to 10 minutes. But it's usually a race to get the Crusagram first, because it's just going to make our run so much easier, and this is the best place to farm it. You just go right here over and over again, kill the shmoo, but we're going to take the ramen. We love the ramen. I saw Dragon Blitz was playing a... he does a lot of randomized SOTN runs, which is cool. I mean, I'm not a fan of emulating games. Like, I will only emulate games as a last resort, because I personally prefer to play them on their native hardware, like I'm doing. But I mean, like, if I don't have the hardware and I really want to play the game, yeah, I'll use an emulator. So, like, I modded my 3DS. I have a 2DS XL, and I modded it to allow for casting, so I can cast gameplay onto my computer, which was a pretty cool, simple soft mod. But now I'm working on trying to just mod my wife's 3DS. She has an old first-gen 3DS, and I'm trying to basically mod it to not get a capture card, but to have output to HD. HDMI. That's been my task. I found somebody online that will do it in Japan. They'll send me the mod kit. I have people in my network that can install mods that I can't do. So that'll be cool. We'll always take that. Come on, drop the sword. One thing to know is that the shmoos drop really high XP, so you can actually level up a good 10 times when farming. And it's also good if your familiar happens to kill one. The familiar levels up fast as well. If your familiar reaches level 50, you get an upgraded version of that familiar, so the sword will look different. And when that happens, you could do the out of bounds glitches, and you can use the sword brother ability to basically clip out of bounds. I've done it before on the PlayStation years ago. Like, I never streamed it, but I did it on my PlayStation because it was one of the first things I did to go into the glitch save room right at the castle entrance. I've done the heart refresh skip as well, but not recently. I've seen people like do like full like go out of bounds in everywhere of the map, and it's just insane. People glitching out of bounds in the outer wall, the Royal Chapel, the Castle Keep. Man. I do believe the Saturn version of the item drops are a lot harder than on the PlayStation version. But again, we have the Ring of Arcana equipped, so we should have an increased chance of getting it to drop. Come on. And whoop, we got another level up here. When we fight Beelzebub, that is going to be like a very quick fight, but with all the frames and being on the Saturn, it's very slow. It's a very slow motion fight, but it ends pretty quickly when you, as long as you have the Crusagram. Or if you have the poison gas cloud, that goes by quick too. I'm on this quest to finish my Castlevania collection. I have to get the figure first statues. I only have one, and that's Gabriel Belmont. So I'm on a quest to get Simon, SOTN Dracula, SOTN Alucard. I know Figure First announced Death as a statue. I need to get the Castlevania Judgment statue of Simon. So there's like 5 or 6 statues I need. I just finished the Netflix action figure collection. And I have the original like NECA Castlevania figures in box. So I'm working on just trying to collect those. I do have almost a complete game collection. I'm just missing the MSX version of Vampire Killer and the Sharp 6800 of Castlevania. But my goodness, come on. We need the Crusagram to drop here. I mean, it really wouldn't matter. I mean, the Bloody Knife is still pretty good. A great weapon, but... I mean, Crusagram just allows for autopilot. I always just farm this particular spot because it's... the shmoo is right here. Ugh, more ramen. Let's go! I hope everybody had a great Halloween. My daughter dressed up as Mario. So I, being the dad, had to go. I dressed up as Luigi. She wanted me to be Luigi. And my wife went as Princess Peach. So we did a really good... We had a really good Halloween. We trick-or-treated as a family. My daughter was a great Mario. I think, honestly, that was the week prior to before Halloween was the last time I streamed. But if anybody's been following me on TikTok, I still post a video game every day from my collection, and I'm debating about listing some of them for sale. I just recently talked about Shadow Hearts. Since the Shadow Hearts are a direct sequel to Kadelka on PS1, I have a not for resale print of Shadow Hearts 1, and I discovered on price charting how much that is worth. It's worth like $140. So I saw people on eBay listing the Shadow Hearts trilogy for $330. I have all three of the Shadow Heart games, but I think Kadelka is worth anywhere between $400 and $600. I just remember last time I checked, a complete inbox Kadelka on PS1 was around $600. It may have went down to $400, but I was thinking about if anybody wants them. That's fine. Most of my games are backed up on several hard drives to help with streaming purposes. It's like, again, for the sake of game preservation, you know, I'm playing a Sega Saturn right now, but I'm using the mode by Terra Onion, so I have a... Oh! It dropped a Fist of Tolkai right there. Darn it, I could have got that. But I missed! But yeah, so... You know, I have solid-state drives on my Dreamcast, my Saturn. I have two PlayStation 2s that have 2 terabyte solid-state drives inside them with complete library, like PlayStation 2 library. So, I mean, I have all the games. So, I mean, again, for streaming purposes, I have access to playing every game. It's just that, you know, some things you gotta make sacrifices. You have a family, you know, things you have to do. My wife and I, we have great jobs. We both work. But sometimes everything, you know, sometimes downsizing can be nice too. But I'm not selling my Magic Knight Ray Earth copy. No way. That's gonna be passed down to my daughter. Or any of my Castlevania games. Those are going to be passed down as well. Come on, drop the sword. If anybody's just tuning in, we're trying to get the Crusagram to basically put the Saturn version of SOTN on autopilot. Chop, chop, chop. So I watch a lot of like tech tech stuff, because I do a lot of like IT and tech stuff like on the side. So I was watching like Linus Tech Tips on YouTube, and I'm always fascinated because he got his one video, he had a 3DS dev kit, and I'm just like, how are you getting a hold of dev kits? I would love to get my hands on a Nintendo DS or 3DS dev kit so I can actually like legit stream the DS Castlevania games without using an emulator. That to me is just amazing. Like, I don't know, I look on eBay, I'm looking everywhere, and I can't find one. I know he's loaded, and Linus Media Group is worth tons of money up in Canada, but oh my gosh. Can you imagine having one of those dev kits? I'd be like, plug that into my capture card, let's go. Finally play Portrait of Ruin or Dawn of Sorrow on a full, like, 55-inch TV. Come on, give me the sword. Give me the sword, this is it. Nope, it wasn't it. What's my luck? 29. Okay. It's not the best, but everything's all random item drops anyhow. We did get the Fist of Tolkai to drop, so nothing. 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 Chop, 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 chop. But yeah, I've been playing, I've been definitely digging the PlayStation 5 so far. I didn't buy that many games for it. I got God of War, Demon Souls, the Demon Souls remake, and Stray. Wanted to play Stray, but I'll tell you what, I'm excited for Silent Hill F. I know everybody's like, oh man, Silent Hill 2, but I don't know, Silent Hill F looks really good. And especially they're using the like Japanese horror element. That to me is really, really appealing. I mean, I played Silent Hill 2 when it came out on PlayStation 2. My mom and I used to play it. But F looks pretty cool, and I swear, if Konami hits a home run with Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill F, please, just bring Castlevania back. Just remake SOTN in the style of Bloodborne, and Castlevania can be back on the map again. I'm still dreaming. I'm hopefully dreaming. Like, don't do a Castlevania remake. Lords of Shadow did not do that good. I mean, it was good, but like it like nerfed the story. Because it wasn't the Egavania that we all remember, but you know, it was okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Chop, chop, chop. I mean, one of the cool things is we do get the Alucard spear in this version of the game, and we're gonna actually head to go get it as our like next progression. Because basically, when you're in the inverted castle, you progress the castle in a clockwise motion. So if Castle Keep is 6 p.m., you're gonna make your way all the way through the castle in a clockwise manner, making your way back to the castle center. Let's go. Come on, drop the sword. Let's go. Come on, drop the sword. We need the Cassegra now. We need the Cassegra now. So please drop the sword. Pretty please. I really want that sword now. I am debating about playing this game on Maria mode because Maria mode on this game is really cool but very different. Maria is very overpowered, and in the United States, or North America, you only got to play Maria if you had the PSP version or the Requiem version of this game. But her moveset is very different than on the Saturn SOTN. Oh, no sword. Come on. At least our sword familiars kill him. Nope. This is it. This is it. Nope. Not it. Nope. Nope. All right, this is it. We have a what? If we have 30 luck, we have what, a 3% or a 30% chance? Nope. But we got the fist to drop. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope. Constantly dropping the money. I mean, I could just straight up beat the game with the bloody knife. Bloody knife's pretty good. I've always just gotten the Cassegra. The Cassegra. It's a magical sword. Oh! Got it! Oh, and did you just say, I took my eyes off the screen and just started instinctively, like, walking to the door. There we go. Autopilot begins. Let's go. Let's beat the game now. Autopilot's on. We got the Cassegra. And having the dash boots does help because we get that added speed. Hoi ho ho! I wonder if they used... So this just hit me right now. If you play Castlevania Circle of the Moon, they lift a lot of audio and music from other Castlevania games. Like the main menu is the theme from Rondo of Blood. The little intro sequence in the beginning of the game is lifted from the N64. And I'm thinking the audio for Nathan Graves, the it's this. It's the Japanese a la carte. Experience pure frame rate loss as we run at high speeds. So many sprites. It's glorious. I always laugh because the stone mask that you get in the regular castle is a JoJo reference. Why it's in this little study, it's a JoJo reference. It just is. There we go. And the fact that we're just cruising at double speed because Alucard has the dash boots. Whee! Look at those beautiful frame rate drops. It's like you can see every slash. I just think there's like... But the scary thing is the enemies here, even though I'm just wrecking them, they hurt. The Shmoo does 35 damage to you, and the Tin Man just straight up like wallops you because you suffer blood loss. So if he hits you with the axe, I think it's like 48 damage. You take massive damage from the lion if he hits you with the claw attack, and major knockback from the scarecrow. The interesting thing is when the game is so easy when you have the Crusagram, playing it without the Crusagram is still a challenge, especially because we are in the inverted castle. Nova skeletons are going to do damage. There's traps everywhere. Anything that causes bleed hurts immensely. But now we're on track to just straight up beating the game. And then we're going to just continue where we left off on the N64 version of the game. So what I'm doing is I'm hovering here because it triggers a map unlock. So let me just verify that I got it. I did. Good, 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 good. Alright, so now we're just gonna run and get through this. Ooh, see, like, even just bumping into the lion, 32 damage. So right now, what our main goal is, following the path, we have to get to Death. That's going to be our next objective because Death has one of the items that we need. Because in the inverted castle, we need Dracula's remains. So the game turns into Simon's Quest at this point, which I find hilarious because Simon's Quest was the first game in the series that talks about finding Dracula's remains to break the curse. Then Juiced Belmont, Simon's grandson, does the exact same thing. Juiced Belmont has to go and collect the remnants of Dracula to open the secret door in the second castle and free Maxim. And look at that! The creature is just obliterated. I think, what was that, 2 seconds? I wonder what the actual world record is for killing the creature when you enter the room. Like, there should be like a world record run on that. But yeah, so then Richter is actually Juice's possibly grandson, because Richter Belmont, and so Richter defeating Dracula takes place 50 years after Juiced Belmont. So Juiced could be practically Richter's dad. Oh, darn it. There we go. So, it's literally 100 years of everybody just collecting Dracula's remains to get by them. Now, sadly, in the inverted castle, there's no like mystic elevator that takes us up. The Nova skeletons will do a ton of damage if you're not careful. Take the shotel, the hammer, which we don't really care about. Ooh, I don't know what I picked up there, but it looks cool. Bum, bum, bum. No telescope to look out the window because we're upside down. Now we go back this way. Because everything is symmetrical, we go back this way to uncover the maps. And now we'll enter here. So now we're going to make our way to death. We're going to make our way to the underground catacombs. Infinite wing smash. We'll just saves us some time. Ooh, blade. Ooh, double bladed traps. Ouch. That's why the inverted castle is very tricky. Because of these sharp, blady traps that will get you. Take a library card, even though we're never really going to use it again because I slipped into that. Didn't mean to do that. It just happens because I'm using a Saturn controller, but it's okay. Oh, really? I forgot about those. We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. We're okay. Those things do 50 damage, so we're only able to get hit by them for like... There we go. We's good. I like redid my like OBS software, so like I'm now actually like a little bit happy that I have like things. I have more stats, all real-time stats. Actually, I should go correct that. This one's looking a little bit smushed. Just push that out. We don't need. There we go. That's better. Muy bien. All right. Make sure we trigger the save rooms. We're gonna need to come back often. Go this way. But we don't have to worry about the insane spiky traps here, so you just run on through. Run on through. Do I need to constantly lower this even more? There we go. If the audio is off or the background music is just too much, like I'm trying to always adjust my setup here. I'm trying to find this happy balance, because one time I played, I don't know if it was Vector Man or Strider, but like the audio was so low and my microphone was so loud, it was just weird. So I'm trying to just always find a happy balance, because we do want to enjoy the music. We have to enjoy Ayami Kojima's music. So did this get a Saturn release in North America, or is it just on the PS1? The Saturn release only was out in Japan. It was never released in North America. Because the Saturn game came out a year after it was released. So 97 had the PlayStation version of the game come out. And then the Saturn version of this game was released a year later. That's good. Thank you for that. It's so hard, because sometimes when I watch my stream later on YouTube, it's sometimes like, oh man, the audio is just too much. I don't want it to come off like I'm yelling, but I also do want to be able to hear, like, everybody to hear the good classical music of this game. But I do like streaming the Japanese Sega Saturn game, just because it's not many people got to see the other levels or the other weapons that came out. What's nice is in the Requiem version of the game, they did add Maria back as a playable character, and they added the familiars back as well. So that was one thing that they did. They took all the familiars that were in the Japanese version and added them. Okay. There's going to be a really fun slowdown moment. It's when we get to the octopuses that ink up the room. Just running through them with the Chrysagra makes the game so slow. It's so funny. Always something about, like, I always appreciated like old games that pushed hardware limits. Like, you had to play like Sega Genesis games. Saturn is amazing, so I'm gonna let you in. I sold a lot of my Saturn games because they are overpriced, and you know, I have a family, so but it is a very underrated system. There's a lot of really good games on the Sega Saturn. So like, if you ever played Golden Sun on Game Boy Advance, there's a prequel. It's made by the exact same developers. It's called Shining the Holy Ark. And when you play that on the Sega Saturn, it was a Sega Saturn exclusive. It screams Golden Sun. Everything from like the RPG menu items, like switching from like the little icons that represent like attack, inventory, defend, all from Golden Sun. The music, everything, that is a really great game. I do plan on streaming that. It's a very long RPG, but the sprite work, it's exactly the prequel to Golden Sun. That's definitely one of my favorite Sega Saturn games. There's a lot of like tactical military games. The Sims was on Saturn. Resident Evil is really fun on the Saturn. Um, what's funny is there's so many Japanese games on the Saturn. I kid you not. Like, there's just Japanese games that are random. Stop using Wing Smash on me. The Panzer Dragoon games are really great. I do plan on streaming the Panzer Dragoon Saga. I've been playing those games. I really like them. I got the Panzer Dragoon remake on the Switch, and I downloaded it to Xbox Series X. Really good. Really fun. They were really good. Yeah, so if you've been watching, I have the mode by Terra Onion on all my systems. So I have, like, I'm running this game on a solid state drive right now on a Sega Saturn. Infinite slowdown. Ooh, I got hit from that. So playing Saga is really nice on that. It'd be nice if I can get my hands on a physical copy. But it's just one of those things, it's like, hindsight, would you rather play the games on original hardware? Or would you rather spend your life savings on owning a physical copy? It's a big debate. But like I said, I do have Magic Knight Ray Earth. I do have Shining the Holy Ark. You know, those are really great games to, like, physically I have them. I first got this game, the Japanese Castlevania game, I bought back when I was in high school. And I ran it on a emulator on my parents' computer, and believe it or not, it ran really well. The emulator that I did use to run this game, and it's basically, I had a physical disc, so I put the disc in a disc drive. It was Saturn. It was called Saturn. It was a really interesting Japanese Sega Saturn emulator. Just worked. You just click boot CD and it ran. Yes. Yeah, so there's a lot of game collectors. There are tons of Japanese games that really don't require you to learn English. And, you know, this is one of them. You don't need to learn Japanese to play SOTN, but there's tons. And you can get them at cheap prices. But I would say do not buy, if you don't plan on learning Japanese, don't buy a Japanese JRPG game that takes at least 20 hours to beat that's text heavy. Because getting through that's going to be insanely difficult. So I have to do this to make sure. Ooh, Chupacabra got me. But you'll be surprised. There's, again, tons of Japanese games that you don't really need to know Japanese to play. Just stay away from RPG games, to be honest. But the market's very weird when it comes to game prices. And believe it or not, you'll find some Japanese games that are entirely in English. Like Metal Wolf Chaos, that was an Xbox exclusive, only in Japan. That game's in English, and it never made it here to North America. It's so weird. Oh, I miss those two squares. I'm gonna have to go get them. So we got another item for the bat, and surprisingly, I don't remember what it is. It's like, not that I'm going to use this because I have the infinite. The Saturn version allows you to do the infinite wing smash without doing anything. So I gotta check the map. So there's 2 blocks. It's this one, I think, is one. If not, you gotta jump over here. Did that trigger it? Nope. That's this corner. Did I get it now? Yes, I did. Okay. I do not like having to check the map. My OCD like compels me to do this, but it's always in this area. Because you gotta just turn into a wolf at the right time. Just to get that little pixel to nudge and trigger the map. Not really. Like, I'm not like gonna beat this game in 15 minutes. I'm a completionist, and usually I get this beat around. I can do the SOTN games 200.6% in less than 5 hours. I know like some people in the chat have been asking me, do you speedrun? When I was a 13-year-old, I wanted to be a speedrunner so bad. But now just the speedrunning community is insane with the amount of like discipline and frame perfect skills that the people do. It's insane. So this is going to be I'll tell you right now, the time we're at is 5 hours. This is going to be a sub 7 hour completion. Because right now we're just autopiloting the game at this point. Slashing every little thing that we can find. And plus we lost like 15 minutes trying to get the Crusagram. But I mean, I've beaten many Castlevania games very quickly, but I guess we could say that I am a very quick, long player. I'll usually beat them without dying or just, you know, in one sitting. But lately with life and work and family, you know, I only really have time to stream at certain times of the day. So, like, I have to break it up. So I didn't want to break up my SOTN runs. I was going to do them all in one sitting, but I split them in half just because I got tired. And I was just like, I'll come back. But I will tell you this. We 100%ed the first castle in 3 hours. And that's just following along. The Castlevania 64 games don't take that long. They take probably like 6. If you're doing a long play, 5-6 hours. But it takes me around 6 hours to 100% harmony of dissonance in one through. And the cool thing about that is just can dash. So just literally spam the dash button and you're just like flying through all the levels. Circle of the Moon is hard, in my opinion, to speed run. One, I will 100% that game no matter what, but when it comes to doing the battle arena, that is one of the hardest things to do. The battle arena requires so much discipline. It's very difficult to do it on the Game Boy. It's easier on the anniversary or the Castlevania Game Boy collection that came out. or the Advanced Collection that came out, because you could do save states. I don't like doing that. It does make the battle arena a cakewalk. But that was the one thing back in the day my friends and I would always try to, like, can you get through the battle arena? And we would be, I remember my first time getting through the battle arena, I was level 65. And it's that's the only place in the game that drops the black dog card and the unicorn card. Because it's the Holy Knights and the, it's the Holy Armor and the Black Armor that drops it. Look at that! Death is a cakewalk. We just melted you! We melted you! Now that we got the E-balls. Alright. So yeah, I digress. Circle of the Moon is really good in the series, but it's how you play the game. But the battle arena is something that everybody gets tripped up on. Is this my devil card? Nope, it's the fairy card. Ugh. So this is one of those moments where my Japanese is very lacking. Believe it or not, I could actually read some kanji. This devil's funny. It doesn't matter what devil you use. Since this one has two devils familiars, both of them will hit this switch. It's just that this one's hilarious because he tells jokes. He is also in the Requiem version of the game. All right, we'll go back. We'll put our sword card on. Because our sword brother is always fun. That's right, Slogra. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I tell you what, the closest thing I really speed ran was Castlevania Bloodlines. I can beat that game insanely fast as Eric Lacard on expert mode to get the ending. But playing as John Morris is a little bit tricky. John Morris in that one it's the game's hard mode. Major slowdown right there. Now, Galamoth in this game is pretty tricky. He's hard, but, you know, you just got to get, you know, in a good spot. Most people now will use the Alucard shield with the shield rod to basically just spam. Oh wait, this is the teleportal. We want this to spam damage, which that's fine. I could be doing that right now. I don't think I have the Alucard shield yet. I just picked up the sword, but I will say running the game straight with the Crusagram is fun. Oh, I missed that jump. Oh, I missed that jump too. There we go. Circle of the Moon, I believe, was developed by the N64 team that finished. Was it Castlevania Legacy of Darkness? It was, I think it was them. But always. Oh, I'll be on. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be on. Again, I'm gonna probably finish this and then do Castlevania 64. Finish that. Tell your friends about me. I'm trying to hit that affiliate rank. And follow me. Click my links. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram too. But I'll be here. Whoop. Inverted catacombs. I really believe that nobody uses the magic missiles. This game is just full of sub-weapons. Like, the development team just went hard on, like, let's throw everything that we can in this game, which is really awesome. Ooh. Oh, come on, Witch. Really? Alright. You have to hit their feet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go left. Come on, Dark Metamorphosis. There we go. Ooh, I never saw that attack before. That's cool. Just made a giant like ice meteor fall down and hit you. Ooh, I am taking some severe damage. Alright, let's put on the spike breaker. Spike-o breaker! There we go. Alright, we don't need the spike breaker armor on. We'll go back to Dracula's tunic. Karma coins. I've used those before. Those are interesting. They, I believe if you toss them, it causes lightning to strike. There we go. Good, good. Make our way back. If my daughter saw all these skeletons right now, she'd be like, "Spooky, scary skeletons, send shivers down your spine." Because that's all she listens to now. Oh, all right. Put back on the spike breaker because, you know, we didn't break all the spikes. There we go. There's like only 2 places that we need to use the spike breaker. There we go. Woo! Just running at high speeds. Go through the secret door. Now we got the necklace of J, but I don't think I need it on. I don't remember if it's better than the Ring of Ares. Obviously, the sun medallion is strong because it's daytime. But that's fine. We're gonna keep our stat. We want our strength of 24 men to be good. We're gonna breeze through this part. Galamoth is gonna be tricky. He's not always the friendliest, and we're not really using the SOTN. We're not using the shield and sword rod combo. We're gonna have to smack him. So there is a trick. We could try to get behind him, get through his legs. We could do the Richter, where we basically get behind him on the platform and just straight up just swipe. We're gonna try to do that first. There we go. No. Alright, he's not playing nice, so. Whoa, we did it! That was a pretty clever strategy. Galamoth is probably one of the most, he's very health heavy. Probably second highest health to Dracula. But one of the things is he can do a lot of damage to you. If he hits you alone, it's like 86. So really, he just has to hit you 5 times. 5 or 6 times, and you're pretty much dead. It's one of the hardest bosses if you're Richter Belmont, because Richter can't really use any healing items. So the one strategy I've always seen is people get on the ledge and just start spamming 1,000 blades. If they spam 1,000 blades, Richter will just constantly just throw knives, and it should work. Okay, that should have triggered it. Yes. All right, so now we're gonna make our way back into the underground. We're gonna leave the catacombs, go back into the underground waterway, and we're gonna progress normally to get to the inverted gardens. So to save some time, we're just gonna do the infinite Batwing crash. Look, I'm not even pushing any buttons. That's the cool thing about the Saturn version here. I know in the PlayStation version you had, I don't know why I preemptively stopped that, but it's okay. Whoop. Let's go here, save it. So this is done. So again, we're gonna make our way to the inverted gardens. That's our next task. Boom, boom. There's really no need to warp anywhere when you're in the inverted castle, because again, we have to move through the inverted castle in a clockwise motion, starting from 6 p.m. or starting from 6 all the way to the center. This is pretty much the optimal way to do it if you're focused on getting a full map completion. This is how I've always done it. This is how I've always mapped it the most optimal way to do this. Boom, 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 boom. And we're just gonna basically lawn mow everything in our path. There we go. Take the room. We want to make sure we trigger. Alright, did we trigger? Oh, yep. We're just going to jump this way. There we go. Infinite wind smash our way through here. Ooh, that was gonna be such a good thing if I timed that right. What we just picked up was a Noglamir from the Chupacabras. Did I trigger anything there? No, forgot. Nothing triggers here. Only here. Don't. Did I get it? Yes. Good. Wait, did I see? Wait, there's a ceiling crack there? Am I blind? Why is there That's weird. I've never noticed that before, where it shows like there's a door in the ceiling. Like, we're seeing that? I don't remember there ever being a door there. Could just be a glitch. There's the Alucard shield. That's where we can do the shield rod Alucard shield combo. Alright, so now we're back at the castle entrance. So we'll explore the castle entrance here and make our way into the inverted garden. And like common fashion, we have to first go through as a bat and then back as a puppy. And that triggers the door over here to open. Which is weird because nowhere in this game does it tell you that. And what we'll do is we'll drop down through here. This is just going to take us to like a dead end, but there's a save room. Ooh! I just picked up a poison sword. Interesting. I think that was the Takemetsu. Go through here. Save the game. And we're gonna go get the Alucard spear, which is only an exclusive to this game. It's not that great of a weapon. It's interesting that everybody first got a taste of the Alucard spear if you played Castlevania Bloodlines, because that was Alucard's weapon, was the Alucard spear. And basically we're gonna actually get it in this game. It's interesting. It's a two-handed weapon. Alucard swings it like a long sword. But what's interesting is it has an attack where he basically throws it out and it causes like these like little pincer attacks that occur. It's really interesting. I'll demonstrate it when I pick it up here. So we're just gonna ride on through, enjoying these frame rate skips. Alright, so trapdoor's open. What I like to do is just make sure I jump everything. Yeah, we'll take the cross. We're not going to use it. It's going to cause massive slowdowns. Sometimes the map here doesn't load incorrectly, so it did this time. Whoop. All right. Inverted garden. So this plays what does this play? This plays a version of the beginning. And we just whipped right through that bottom area, which is fine. We're gonna run back. It's so weird. You cannot enjoy the music in the garden or the inverted garden because the way the level's designed is so simple. It's 4 rooms. And yes, we are fighting enemies that are only exclusive to this level. Except for those guys. The bitter flies. There's the Alucard spear. Again, no, they didn't even put a boss in this level. So, we picked up the Alucard spear. So this is what it does. It's a two-handed weapon. So he swings it out like a long sword. You could do this. Back, forward, A causes like him to shoot like 2 little lasers or extended reach, and then there we go. If you go like down forward, he does this. It's a really interesting weapon. As we can see, this is a PlayStation Black Disc. Cut number 1 contains computer data. I would like to very much play the game with the Alucard spear, but the Crusagram is just better to use. So we're actually gonna put on the Alucard shield. It would have been nice if there was a boss that we had to fight there, because there is a boss in the regular castle, the Garden Knight, also known as the Skeleton Knight, and he's hard. He will two-shot you. If you watch my stream, my part 1 of this, I actually die to him because I wasn't paying attention. Those are Dragon Knights because they have the dragon helm. It's weird that it's not blue. And that is it. That is the inverted garden in its entirety. Oh, our sword leveled up. Nice. I either just glitched my sword to turn off. We'll have to go. Let's go check our yeah, he turned off. Turned back on. So sometimes when this happens, as you can see, our sword is different. He leveled up. So basically what that means is our familiar is level 50. I believe that's correct. Let me just go down here. Yeah, our familiar is now level 50, which means he can do the Soul Brother ability. Let's see if I can pull it off. It's there we go. Gather, brother soul blades. Bam! I'm not trying to like speed through here because I wanted to kill those enemies. So yeah, what we didn't do is we didn't get the one map. Whoops. Really? There we go. Let's go this way because we didn't trigger the map fragment for there, and we did now. Okay, so always we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep progressing. Whoa, boom, boom. Just gonna fly on through, just like that. Take the health ups. We're gonna need the health ups. Just make sure. Yeah, we triggered the map there. And now we're next on our list is to go to the alchemy lab. But we're not going to do the alchemy lab in its entirety. We're going to do Royal Chapel. And then make our way back to the top. Then we're going to go down. We're going to do the... Oh. Yes. Yeah, we're going to go Royal Chapel. That's our way. Remember, we have to go in a full circle and then, like, spiral into the center. But we're going to use the shortcut to the, in the underground prison to basically cover those areas. Let's just speed this area here. We'll take out Beelzebub because he's a joke. Like, you can kill him 3 ways: Crissaegrim, Gas Cloud, or the Alucard Shield. Practically everything in this game you can just murk with the Alucard Shield. Ooh. Take a high potion. We might not necessarily need to use another potion at all. Because the enemies here are no longer that difficult. We got through the hard parts. Let's just say that. We got through the hard parts. Pretty much the hard parts are the underground waterway and the underground catacombs. Death and Galmoth are always going to be the hard parts of the game. And since we have our favorite lawnmower type weapon, the Crissaegrim, we just basically run through. It's like what I'm doing is that I'm going to go this way and kind of like loop around. Ooh. I don't remember those guys ever being here. Whoa. Just do that. Whoa. Right here is a save room. So, yeah, this is where basically we're just gonna loop back, so. We're gonna go this way to take out Beelzebub. And 3, 2, 1. It's such a slow fight. Chop, 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 chop. Ugh. What happened there? We're just gonna gas cloud him. We're gonna gas him. And he's dead. Such an easy fight. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go this way, uncover this area of the map, and there we go. Now I know I didn't get the top right corner. I gotta go back in here. Did it trigger it? It did. Sweet. Okay. So we're going to use this. We're going to go straight to the Royal Chapel. But not quite yet. We do have to loop around. We have to just get one area. Ouch. There we go. Thing is we didn't go in here. What's weird is like items are now like dropping. Alright, let's check the map. Good. We have made all those connections. Great. We just gotta do that one top area and then that one hallway. Which is good. Oh. Do, do, do. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Oh no! The bitter flies! We're gonna take a damage boost. Oh, 77 damage! Let's just check the map here. Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good. Take the save. And proceed into the Royal Chapel we go. Where are we at stream time here? Hour 48. We're good, we're good. Thinking at this point it's like another maybe 45 minutes. Because at this point it's just running in circles. So what we do is we take this route, we go all the way back to the castle keep, and then once we do that, we run back and we start doing it. We go through Olrox's quarters. Then we do the inverted Colosseum. Pretty much that's it. And then we gotta go make our way just to get to the secret passage. Take out the angelic archers. A cool thing here is as long as we hit these corners, we get the bottom part of the map exposed. Whoa! What are we getting? Ah, good, 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 good. This is perfect. Zoom up. Hit that point. A couple demons in the way, it's okay. That should round out this area. Nope. I gotta jump up one more time. Usually what we do here is ride this corner. That should do it. Check back again. And yep. Oh man, my eyebrows itchy. Hill, hill. Go through here. All right, now if I go through this way, this will take me through the. Actually, you know what? We can go through the inverted arena now. Do that. That'll dump us into Ulrox's quarters, and then we can just yeah. I think as long as we trigger the warp gate, we're fine. Because then we can warp to the castle keep. Do that one. We can do the one area. Yeah, we'll do this. We do this. This is pretty straightforward and simple. Bum 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 bum. The skull heads can do some severe damage to you here. If you're not careful, but as long as you're using your iframes, you can usually just bypass them. Except for that thing. This is where we fight the remnants of the nightmare versions of Gant, Trevor, and Sypha. Although they're nothing more than just zombies. They're not that hard to beat. So we're just gonna go. There we go. We got that part done. Drop down one level. Go through here. I don't know why. I should have just kept going as a bat, but I wanted to just get the experience. Collectively get the save, and then we're gonna run through the top, drop down the elevator shaft, and then fight Trevor, Sypha, and Gant. We won the Agnea. It didn't drop there. That's okay. Oop. I think that's the glam. Could be wrong. Alright, let's see. Where are we at here? Yeah, if you go to the right, we fight Trevor and the gang. It's sad that you gotta fight the nightmares, but they are complete pushovers with the Crusagram. Chop up Sypha, chop up Trevor. Gant's dead. There we go. What's funny is when people are going to be tuning in, they're going to miss like the entire inverted castle just because I'm just running right on through. So go down here because we want to get the secret room. The Estelles are they're jokes. Ooh, why has hit me? The Fury armor. That should be pretty much it for this area. Yes. All right. Just making sure. I'm pretty much, yeah. All right. So now we are in the... Yeah, we're in Olaf's quarters. Ooh, stop doing major damage to me, man. Break this door. Take out Cthulhu, which is really a mistranslation. They named him Melikath for some reason in the American release, and that's really the Cthulhu monster. We're gonna wing smash our way through here. Really important that we trigger this warp gate because it's gonna... We're gonna warp back when we get to the castle keep. Don't really need those. Those are just basically like resists. Wing smash through here. Whoa! Pixel perfect dodge. Alright, so now we need to encounter the mummy. Heal! Heal! So we need to kill the mummy. And then we're going to take the exit back into the Royal Chapel, finish the Royal Chapel, defeat Medusa, get to the warp gate, warp to the castle entrance. And just like that, the mummy's dead. Didn't stand a chance. What was that? 3 seconds? 3 seconds? 3 seconds? Dark Metamorphosis. Alright, we got the Rib of Vrod. There we go. Get the item that's here. Which is just nothing more than heart refresh. Womp. 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 Infinite wing smash. Just makes this area so much fun. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump over here and do the infinite wing smash. Just gives us immediately more coverage on the map. It just speeds up getting map progress. We're coming up on 2 hours of the stream here, which is fine, because we are literally almost done. A la carte mail. Infinite wing smash. This will cover this zone. We'll just infinite wing smash this way, which will cover this zone, but we're going to infinite wing smash back. Ooh. Couldn't pull it off fast enough. And we covered practically everything. We're gonna pick this up because there's a secret room here. Those are funny sounds. Get the heart refresh, even though we're not gonna use it. I've pulled off my fair share of glitches. I'm just not fun. I don't want to crash the game on a run. I know that's what everybody loves to see, the glitches. Alright, so now we are back at the Royal Chapel. Now we did miss some areas here, so we're gonna have to kind of go back through, but not that much. Nothing a quick, you know, high jump boots can't, you know, deliver. But yes, suffer through the slowdowns. We'll be okay. Main trick is just run all the way to the left, run all the way to the right. Go here for the room. Damage boost if you must. I think that's it. Yeah, good. Connected. Just doing a quick breeze through. Good. All right. Good. Connected. Make our way back. We're going to go fight Medusa and connect to the castle keep. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fall down here by running to the right. If we do this right, you could trigger both sides. But the question is did it work? Nope. I only triggered the one. That's fine. That should have triggered it, and yes it did. Go this way because we're going to take the door here. Spike breaker armor. Once we break the last spike, we're going to switch back to our Dracula armor. And we're just going to do a wing smash to get out of there. Twilight Cloak. There we go. We're going to put that on. Getting stronger by the minute. Alucard's picking up all of his... These cheeky panthers. Go here for an item that we're never going to use, but it's okay. Check to make sure that we triggered the... Yep, we did. We triggered the map point. Perfect. Fight Medusa. Let's go through. Let's do this. Fight Medusa. And just like that, she's goner. Now that we have the heart of Vlad. Amazeballs. Amazeballs. Bam, infinite wing smash. Get the save. Make sure the map registered, and it didn't do the one side, but that's okay. We're going to get it now. It was looking for this part. There we go. Alrighty. Now we're back at the castle keep. So what we're going to do is... we're going to warp back to the castle entrance. And from here, we're going to warp back to the castle entrance. And we're going to make our way through part of the marble corridor. Take the underground tunnel, which will take us back to the top part. Before we entered the underground catacombs, we're going to take the underground dungeon, and then we're going to cross over and meet at the intersection, where we will then proceed to finish the game. So we need to take the room, we need to pick the room with the horse, because that's the castle entrance. Goat is Olrox's chambers. Bear is the underground garden. And there's the horse. So that's fine. So we're going to do it this way. It's a little different, I know. This is how we're going to 216% this game. Now we're just going to briefly run through here and get the connecting area from Marble Gallery, or the Alchemy Laboratory, to the Marble Gallery here. Ooh. Whoa. I was just thinking I'll have to hook up my Nintendo Wii to this setup here so I can do Castlevania Rebirth. I just started playing it the other day just for fun. I was like, wow, I miss playing that game. You'll see that they, in Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth, they reused a ton of sprites and assets from practically like every Castlevania game. Most notably the stained glass windows here. So we'll take this save room. And then we're going to connect this area. Whoa. So we're going to go through here and check the map. And, oh, there we go. There we go. How much more do we have to do? Good, that's connected. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just run up. And same thing, we're just gonna go back and make that connection. So we're gonna go this way. What? I know it looks like I'm running in circles, but I'm really trying to do an optimized path here. Because we do want to hit that inverted dungeon. So when we do that, it's going to take us back to the underground waterway. We're going to zoom out, boop, fly over. Even solid state drives have to load. There we go. And we're going to just breeze right through the underground dungeon here. even though like I do say like the additional levels are not necessary, this one was interesting for it. It's like a connection between the marble gallery and the underground waterway, but it's just too short. It's so short. We're already through it. And the underground garden is just so out of the way because it only opens when you're halfway through the first castle. Oops. So now we just gotta get out. Yeah, we did. Yeah, what time is it? It's not even 6 o'clock yet. We're almost done. Ooh, ran right into that one. Killing these final guards here will sometimes drop God's Garb, which is a really, really good item. It's a rare item drop. Similar to like the Crusagram, gives you pretty good stats. Now, yes, it's going to open the gateway, but that's okay because we're just going to make sure we just finish out the map and we're done. So this has been a great stream. It's actually the first time I'm using the Elgato webcam for this. I wanted to upgrade my camera. Which is really nice. We need the stopwatch because we need to open up the one side. So we'll take the heart. Ooh, missed because I took my eyes off the screen. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I missed that? Ah, that's fine. We're gonna connect this side now. Grinding on those guys will give you a ton of XP. I just want to make sure, did I get the save room? I did. Okay. Yeah, we'll just connect Ulrock's quarters to the central clock tower, and the map is looking complete. There we go. Making this final connection, which is perfect. And you guys, anybody, we're gonna see the end of the Japanese SOTN. I am curious. I do want to kind of do a Maria run. Not tonight. I'm gonna do finish the N64 as Reinhardt. Might do a carry run of that and then do Legacy of Darkness and then do a full stream of Lament of Innocence because I just started playing Lament of Innocence the other day. So I do want to do that. I'm debating on whether I should stream it from my PS2 or PS3. Lament of Innocence was like the only digital Castlevania PS2 game. Curse of Darkness didn't even make the cut. Let's go pick up the Agnea ring, because I like using the Holy Lightning sometimes on Dracula. Over here. Now we kind of have to be really careful because I didn't hit that save room. Not that it's going to bother me, but it's always going to be right when you get to the door of Shaft. It's going to like trigger. Just want to make sure. That's fine. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Save it. Let's beat the game. $703 health is not that bad. We leveled up a good bit. Let's check the time. Yeah, we're gonna beat this in the next like 5 minutes. 6 hours, 20 minutes is not bad. Usually I'm sub 5 on the PlayStation, but it's just doing the optimal route here. We did take a while to farm. Farm against the Crusagram. Alright, let's take out Shaft. Haha! I did like in Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, Alucard uses the Crusagram. That's what he named his sword. The Crusagram. It will be the weapon used to defeat him. Ooh, Shaft was beaten, what, 1.5 seconds right there.
かと思えば久しいな我が息子よ。できるなら会いたくはなかった。
So I know what you're seeing probably is an all black screen in the background, but on my display, on my TV, I'm seeing black swirling clouds move from right to left. It's like a void.
まだそんな世まいごとを言うか。まあよい。今度こそ下賤な血を消し去り、我が眷属に加えてやろうぞ。母の名にかけて、ドラキュラ。
In the name of my mother, I will defeat you again. Alright, this is gonna be pretty easy. There we go. Done.
あるべきところに帰る。これ以上母を苦しめるな。なぜだ。なぜ私はこうも破れる。力とは守るものがあってこそ限界を超えることができる。愛するものを失い、愛することをやめたとき、あなたはすでに負けていた。そうか。皮肉なものだ。力を求めるがゆえに失ったものが私の敗因であるとはな。アルカードよ、教えてくれ。リサは最後に何と言ったのだ。人間を恨んではいけない。もし人間が許されない存在であるなら、
She said, "Do not hate humans, for if you cannot live with them, do them no harm, for theirs is already a hard lot."
あなたを永遠に愛していると。リサ、私は間違っていたのか。
So I finished the normal castle 100% at around 3 hours and I think 18 minutes. Right here, the stream is at 2 hours and 29 minutes. So, give or take, it always takes me an hour less to run through the inverted castle.
Good. 無事だったようだな。
アルカード、よかった。あなたも無事だったのね。
すまない。俺のせいでまた実の父を。気にするな。自分の宿命ゆえに奴を倒さねばならなかっただけだ。そう言ってくれると助かる。だがよく覚えておいてくれ。この世界に破滅をもたらすことができるのは奴じゃない。人間自分自身だということを。分かった。肝に銘じておこう。
アルカード、これからどうするの？
俺の体に流れる呪われた血はこの世界には不要だ。人目につかぬ方がよかろう。
そう。
ではさらばだ。もう二度と会うこともあるまい。
アルカード。
いいのかマリア、追わなくても。
ごめんなさい。やっぱり彼を放っておけない。
いいんだ。だが自分の選んだ道だ。決して後悔をしないようにな。
Basically, Richter's telling Maria, go after him. Perhaps you can save his haunted soul. And Richter and Maria said their goodbyes. And now we get to hear the famous I Am the Wind song. Which is only in the PlayStation and Saturn version. It was removed from the Requiem version. So this is Castlevania Dracula X Nocturne in the Moonlight, the direct sequel to Dracula X Rondo of Blood. This is the Sega Saturn version of Symphony of the Night. That was a Japanese Saturn exclusive that featured extra levels, new weapons, but was notoriously panned as a very poor port, to the point where the game is nearly unplayable due to horrific frame rates, and the fact that they say the Saturn cannot play it. What we just witnessed was me playing it on the Sega Saturn using the 4 megabyte RAM mod, where you use a 4 megabyte RAM cartridge. It does enhance some of the loading and the transitions with the screen. So it does make it tolerable. But still very underrated game on the Saturn. It's really fun just seeing the added levels. Richter Belmont wearing his actual tailcoat, which was removed in the PlayStation version. Maria being a playable character. But yeah, this is a game that you don't need to know Japanese to play it. There are Japanese games out there that video game collectors like myself can save a lot of money in buying these games and playing them. Again, a lot of them are in English with English menus. The only thing I would just refrain from is a lot of the JRPG games that are text heavy. But action adventure, action platformers, fighting games, they're pretty easy, straightforward. This ending screams mid-90s. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is still credited as one of the top 100 PS1 games in existence. I believe it comes down to it's that and Final Fantasy VII are always hailed as the top PlayStation 1 games. It's always nice seeing Castlevania on the list. So you'll see it didn't say Igarashi at the end because this is a port. This was done by the Nagoya branch of Konami. There's 3 Konamis. There's Konami Tokyo, Kobe, and Nagoya. So the Saturn version of this game was ported by the Nagoya division. Konami Tokyo pretty much makes all the Castlevania games. But another Nagoya Konami game was Castlevania Legends on the Game Boy Advance. That was made by the Nagoya branch as well. The N64 games, I believe, was made by Kobe, the Kobe division, and Circle of the Moon was also a Kobe division of the game. But that was Castlevania Akumaju Dracula X Nocturne of Midnight for the Sega Saturn. Hope everybody had a good, enjoying stream watching me finish the stream. I'm now going to end it, and I'll be back on in a little bit. Going to take a break, and we're going to finish the N64 game. We're going to finish Castlevania 64, but